On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Glendale. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They give it to him again. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Catch is made in close. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. Check go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Track him 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Has room into the secondary. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lavakaki. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Herbert connects with fans. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And it brings up an LA first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to... stadium in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, come on, set.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 43. Getting out to his left. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 20. Return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's Pacheco again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Derwin James picks it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of him. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the move, headed right. Finds McConkey. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Chargers looking at 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Hits his running back. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by Deion Henley. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. This one's taken in by Otten. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
60 by 6.
Right back to Pacheco. Finds a big lane. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion left. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
One last play before the break. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give right side, here's Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. Has the first and more, past midfield. And he works this down to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A second down run by Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They send a man in motion.
18, pioneer.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Herbert on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. And in for the Arizona touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets this to Fant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert throwing again. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 28.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Arizona. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 40 on second down. Got his target. It's Otten. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
This is Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Hawk 70. Check. Ready.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
69 range. 60. Ready. 70 range. 7 pirate.
Now looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Finding Davis. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Chargers leading by 7. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on